Ladies and gentlemen, Trump's approval ratings have dropped even further. Not that they were really up that much, but at the same time, many Americans are now bracing themselves for this recession. And once people realize the country is in a recession, I believe Trump's approval ratings will be completely in the toilet and he will not be getting out of this one. You know, how do you expect a man that has failed in damn near every business he's ever had to be a good leader of a nation? Not unless you're delusional, that's not going to happen. So, Trump's approval rating fell several points in a new survey, while Americans' fear of a looming recession have escalated and their confidence in Trump handling of the economy has sagged. 38% of respondents in an ABC News Washington Post poll released Tuesday approved of Trump's performance in office, a drop of 6 points from a peak of 44% in July. A majority, 56%, disapprove of the way Trump is handling his job as president, while 6% have no opinion. Well, I don't know how you can be in this country, watch what Trump is doing, and have no opinion. That's really weird. Americans' opinion on Trump's stewardship of the economy, which his reelection efforts plan to emphasize to voters as he battles for a second term, have also diminished, according to the survey. Less than half of respondents, 46%, now approve of the way Trump is handling the economy, a decrease from 51% approval in midsummer. Fewer of those polled, 35%, approve of the way the president is handling trade negotiations with China. And 60% are concerned that the trade conflict between the two countries will rise the price of goods for their families. It will. We're already seeing an inflation out here. Many of you are noticing how high the prices are going up in the supermarkets. Many people notice it. Trump has moved to intensify the tariff dispute with Beijing in recent weeks, announcing fresh hikes to duties on China imports. The new front in the trade war, along with the president's consistent attacks on the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, has played out as U.S. financial indicators have warned of a potential economic downturn or recession. Well, the manufacturing sector in America is already in a recession. More than half of Americans, 60%, believe a recession is likely to occur in 2020, according to the survey, and 43% say Trump's trade and economic policies have increased the chance of such a crisis. Only 16% of the respondents believe Trump's policies have decreased the odds of a recession, and 34% say they have made no difference, and a 7% have no opinion. The majority of respondents still hold a positive view of the state of the economy, 56% to 43%, with 40% believing it is in good condition and 16% describing it as excellent. But those numbers represent a decrease from the 65% positive assessment last fall. ABC News Washington Post polls was conducted September 2nd through the 5th, surveying a random national sample of 1,003 adults in English and Spanish Via phone, the margin of sampling error is plus or minus 3.5 percent points. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of people that are nervous about this upcoming recession. Number one, because most of the analysts are saying this recession will be unlike any of the previous ones that we have seen in this country. Because it comes damn near once every 10 years, somewhere around that number. And, it just goes to show you economically, America has never done well economically in this country, you know. And to this day, y'all, they have never matched Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street turned a profit for 15 straight years. They have never done that in America, not even once. Not once. And with Trump in control, you can best believe you're never going to see that happen, you know. So there are things you really need to consider as we move into this recession, because it's inevitable the way things are going, especially with this trade war he got going on with China. And China is slapping their set of tariffs back on the US. And you got the farmers whining about not being able to move their goods anymore because China won't buy from farmers in America. And they're already conceding that more than likely China is never going to come back to buy from American farmers again. Whoever they are buying from in South America, they're going to just stick with those folks. I don't believe there's going to be any sitting down at a table with Trump when it comes down to this trade war. China seems very uninterested in sitting with Trump to talk about anything. And it is going to have a major effect, not only on the economy. Many of these retail stores, which were already closing, that's going to be accelerated now. And you're going to have a lot more businesses filing for the Chapter 12 in this country. And some are even warning consumers they're going to have to pass the cost down to the public because of the trade war. It's going to be harder for them to get goods. And if they do get goods, it's going to be at a higher price because China's slapping their set of tariffs on the US. So economically, worldwide, this is really a bad situation. You're not just talking about a recession in the US, you are talking about a recession on a global scale. And Trump seems to be very delusional about a recession. Now, I did a video about a month ago where he was warning his donors, people donating money to his campaign, that it would be a short, quick recession. There is no such thing. No such thing. These recessions usually linger on for a few years. There is no way this is going to be, and he has no way of knowing how fast this recession is going to be over. Come on. Come on. He can't tell anybody that. He doesn't even know this himself. But I am not surprised that we are going into a recession under Trump. All you got to do is look at the way he ran his companies prior to being president, and the fact that he's still withholding his tax returns. And I believe Michael Cohen when he said his finances are a disaster. I believe that. Because if it was really good, he wouldn't have had an issue with showing it and then boasting about how great he was with business. What this man does is tell you how great of a businessman he is, but he shows you absolutely nothing to back up what he's saying. Nothing. And nobody requires him to show anything either or prove anything. So here we go. Get ready for the recession. It is inevitable. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.